Bro, what is up with these titles, dude? Hasan just finished on himself? Bro, anything for views, I guess, but here I am. Alright, we're gonna watch this video of Hasan, I guess, finishing on himself. We're gonna react to this, so buckle up. You're probably gonna get some unhinged takes. If you have any irrelevant topics that you want me to cover or videos react to, drop them in the comments below. But let's get into this.
Massive day for the unemployed. Hasan just finished all over himself and started pretending that he was poor.
This bullshit goes both ways. If you're wealthy and you critique capitalism, you're a hypocrite. If you're poor and you critique capitalism, you're jealous. Americans are so fucking cuck sometimes. Exactly. I mean, I've seen both, for the record, because I was dead broke and was critiquing capitalism, and then people would be like, yeah, because you're a fucking loser.
This is destiny. Growing up poor.
And now that I have money and I still do it, people are like, well, hypocrite much? I didn't change.
Destiny talks about his journey from going broke to rich. Exactly. I've seen both, for the record, because I was dead broke.
Why is he calling him Destiny? What the hell?
And critiquing capitalism, and then people would be like, yeah, because you're a loser. Now that I have money and still do it, people are like, well, you're a hypocrite. Hasan is lying. Father was on the board of a $4 billion company, and mom is a commercial landlord. Hired.
His uncles are part of the Young Turks. You see that? Hired by his uncle's network right out of college? Yeah, he's part of the Young Turks. They're a terrorist organization, and Hasan's basically a terrorist by proxy. That's why he's indoctrinating the youth with all this nonsense liberalism and feminism and all this anti-capitalist woke culture. Politics doesn't affect the youngsters that much, right? But here he is just non-stop talking about it. I wonder why.
By his uncle's network right out of college. Now, this isn't shocking to anybody but Kaya, and this is like super easily verifiable information.
And it's always so strange. Obviously, this is like personal for me for many different reasons, because this is my life's fucking work. But what's so funny about it is, like, people want you to almost be like, oh, once I got a touch of the bag, like once I touch the bag, it's over. Like, this socialism is done. You know what I mean?
Yappity yappity yap. We don't care, Hasan. It's easy to hate the rich. Unlike you, I have the courage to hate the poor. While most colleagues his age were celebrating Halloween with their children and families, Hasan Piker was caught crashing out on a viewer.
That's why, like, this is
What
so
about your dog?
maddening.
Brother, I can't stress this enough. And I need you to understand something, because I know I bit the bait for one person, and then I think like a Discord server was alerted somewhere because everyone started posting this.
You're just being targeted by the far right and pro-Israel slander campaign again. Dinkelberg.
Kaya lives a better life than you ever will have. Okay, she's a better animal than you. She's a much more important for many other people's lives than you. You are going to die alone, because this is the type of shit you get up to on the internet. You spend the finite amount of time you have doing this kind of stuff on the internet.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
You can type ah ha 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 all day.
You know what I said about Twitch streamers being put on, how they have to go through some sort of hazing process. It's almost as if there's a gay hip-hop mafia, but for streamers.
Every day and act as though you're totally not mad right now.
Why are we still here?
Anyway, Hasan Pumpkin got so bad that even Reddit was on the right side of history. They were clowning him. He is so easy to rage bait. This is why the Kaya meme will never die. He's even trying to play into it like it doesn't bother him, but you know it kills him that it's out of his control. Dude, we cannot be doing this. Kaya is in an open-air prison.
And then they try to rationalize why I'm still doing this. They try to be like, oh, it's because, like, this is how he's financially incentivized to continue advocating for this kind of shit. And it's like, no, dumbass. Maybe it's because I believe it, you know?
No, it's because you're financial. Dude, he literally laid it out. What is this, some Israeli Jew magic where he's just gonna go ahead and tell people the revelation of the method so he doesn't have to face any karmic repercussions? Like, bro, I know how your magic works.
People think that, like, I just fucking was born this way, you know what I mean? I always was this person. I always had this $3 million home. Like, it's just so dumb.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is Bro Tip. This week's Bro Tip is about bringing out the alpha male in you.
No comedic timing, but bring back bro tips. We deserve this, Hasan Piker.
I always was this person. Aren't your dad a billionaire? No, man. Are you, you're a 27-month subscriber? Are you that fucking stupid? No. I am fortunate enough to be able to financially take care of my parents, both of my parents.
Not actually be a billionaire. He was just on the board of a billion-dollar company. You know what I'm saying?
Turkey. Look into the Khazars. The Khazarian mafia. Look into that stuff. He's part of it.
Know how much I sacrificed?
There are people who genuinely believe that, by the way. They literally think like, oh, he comes from a billionaire family. It's like, you're fucking dumb. You're so dumb. God damn it. There are a handful of billionaires in Turkey. He would be on fucking list.
Release the Piker list. Him acting broke is ridiculous because his mom literally manages her own commercial real estate properties.
Hasan gets mad at a Vietnamese refugee and yells at her to go back to where she came from. Okay.
All right, let's just let me just do a
Understand how Asmongold even has an audience. Who's watching him? Who's an Asmongold fan? I need to know. People that look and think like him, probably. Thinking they're all superior, never hitting the gym, never eating correctly, living with roaches, trash all over their rooms and shit because they're too busy watching Asmongold because that guy's live all the time, bro. I think his secret to reaction clips is doing this thing. What do I think? Okay, like, bro, he's a performative male, dude. Like, relax, bro. Relax. It doesn't require that much eyebrow furrowing and eye raising. Come on, man.
quick bada bing.
Suffering under the communist regime, and we believe that
Okay, you, dude. I mean, seriously, you. With your
Idiot.
stupid flipping gamer headset. Who is
Gamer headset.
flipping you harder? America or flipping Ho Chi Minh? Suck my dick, old lady.
I think gamer headset was a bit uncalled for. Bro Tips here got so pressed. All she said was communism as suffering. Is that even a hot take?
suffering under the communist regime.
He heard communism not in a positive light and got really upset.
Isn't it crazy? The biggest supporters of communism are the people that have never lived under it. The biggest supporters of communism are the biggest beneficiaries of capitalism.
Love or hate Aspen.
So Israel? Are we talking about Israel right now? Are we talking about how Israel's just profiting off of the backs of all the other countries? And America's number one enemy, China, which is just kicking them out and getting rid of these billionaires, right? Are painted in such a horrific light by the West. Like, oh, but they're doing genocide. Are you sure that America's not doing this? Look at how many people the cops kill on average. Look at how many people go missing and how many unsolved cases there are in this first world country. The richest country, and people are dying of starvation. Why? That doesn't make any sense.
Gold, he be spitting his blood on the wall.
I mean, I've seen both, for the record, because I was dead broke.
This shocks me, and he didn't even need to use a collar this time. I feel like Hasan viewers would still defend him, saying like he couldn't even afford a car, so he had to ride a horse. It's an inferior mode of transportation. Anyway, we had two new influential faces join the Collargate drama. One is the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, and one is someone actually important and influential, Tyler One.
He has this command place, which is basically if I snap my finger and point, he will run to that place and lay down.
You don't have to zap him.
No, not
Hasan.
not like Hasan Piker, no.
Someone lied to you.
Wasn't that disgusting?
No electrocution of dogs here.
How disgusting is that? What does that tell you about a person?
Well, I think it tells you that they're not that they're bad people.
Yes.
If you can actually cause suffering to an innocent animal, you're probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people as well.
Okay, let's get rid of the tasers that the cops use then. How about that idea? All the cops are all overweight. You can outrun them easily. I have a buddy that trains at a jiu-jitsu gym. He says he bodies cops. He says he loves it when a cop shows up and he just makes them suffer. He's just like tormenting them and just treating them like a little baby, putting them in the most uncomfortable situations without getting them to tap. Cops are useless, dude. They ensure that the American child leaders of the world stay in power because when they're like, hey, guess what, dude? Lockdown time. It's like, oh, this is unconstitutional. I'm just doing my job. This is Auschwitz. I'm just doing my job, dude. Don't blame me. I'm just following orders. Like, that's objectively worse. You mindless drone.
Our civilization is so cooked, we got the Vice President of the United States tapping into Twitch TV drama. Even though I'm Canadian, like, I wouldn't be shocked if I get invited to the White House as some kind of, like, drama advisor.
I saw that Hasan shock the shit out of his dog.
Yo, fuck this refugee, okay?
All right, then bada bing, bada boom. Bro, and again, Reddit is cooking. You mean from rich to richer? Hasan, you are not that guy, pal. Why make up this weird story as if you were some, like, ghetto kid in the Bronx hustling to make his ends meet? It's been a tough week. Even the debunker came in and finished on Hasan.
So he knows that it is not an abusive practice. And yet he is still leaning in.
Yeah, but I thought his claw got stuck though. I'm confused. I thought he was getting a zin so that he could zin up. No, that wasn't, no, that's not what he said. I thought the dog was, guys, which one is it? Guys, I forgot. Guys, what page are we on? I completely forgot, guys, forgot what page of the book we're in. Because I think last time I checked, there was 19 pages of the what happened that day book.
Dude, at this rate, Hasan has lied so much, not even he knows what happened. We all know what the S stands for, and it ain't super. It's shock, because he abuses his dog. People were cracking some good jokes at Hasan's Halloween costume as well, and I'll just read some of them out to you. Where is the kryptonite necklace? Shocking.
But you can tell if somebody's really mean to animals, you know, it's like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Yeah.
Like every serial killer ever has actually been really bad to animals. That's sort of how they started.
And again, Hasan would probably support Jeffrey Dahmer because he was with a black guy, so he was pretty inclusive. Miskiff genuinely feels that he played a secret chord that pleased the Lord because now all of the heat is off of him for like a day. And honestly, I can't really be asked to stretch this video to Hasan's favorite timestamp, but I digress.
I love the act he puts on where he's like, oh, didn't come for money. Meanwhile, go look at his family history. Him being put on the Young Turks and then him being pushed into the Twitch atmosphere or whatever you want to see. Biosphere? I don't know what to call it. Streaming sphere? But, I mean, the Young Turks is a terrorist organization. They're out there influencing the minds of a bunch of people on politics. And what is Hasan doing on Twitch? The exact same thing. He's indoctrinating these children with nonsense politics. He's like, well, I'm so smart. Look at me. I got a political science degree. Like, I'm allowed to talk about this. You mean you're indoctrinated by the state? People think that doctors go to school and all of a sudden they're an expert on medicine. I talked to one of my friends. She was going to medical school and I was like, how much time do you spend learning about nutrition and food? And she's like, 2 weeks. Out of a 7-year program, 2 weeks is what the rest of the time they're just memorizing what medicines to just inject into people that they can sell to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy talk. But yeah, you can understand why I was a brand risk to Twitch, me talking about this kind of stuff. So I don't know, if you like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.